Morning, YouTube. Today is Monday, September the 19th, 2016. On my way to class, per usual. Another car video. So, that would appear to be the way I'm going to be doing them. Alright, let me start off by saying one of my best friend's birthdays was Saturday. So I went over to her house and we were sitting and we was talking, and she's 6 years older than I am. And she was having the symptoms of menopause too, the hot flashes or whatever. She'd been having a couple of years prior. So I was telling her about the Black Cohosh and how it actually has helped alleviate my hot flashes, essentially. And I told her, before you go buy some, I'll give you some to try to make sure they work for you like they have for me. So later on I left, and I'd probably say a couple hours after I left, she texted me and said, you might want to do some research on Black Cohosh. So I said, okay. She had mentioned something about it causing liver damage and all kinds of other things. I never really put a lot of effort into researching it because it was natural. Because again, that doesn't mean everything that's natural is good either. It also said weight gain. Now, I've been taking these for about a month, and I did get a battery from my scale, and I got on the scale this morning and I was up 2 pounds. So it does explain either my stall or my weight gain. Saturday, I immediately, after reading everything, I stopped taking it, so I'm not even really sure how long it's going to take for my body to rid these extra pounds that I've put on, which I'm going to attribute to the Black Cohosh. And it's highly possible that's what it is. Also, let me say what my husband and I did yesterday. Now, he's a retired chief in the Navy, and he still knows a lot of people that he was stationed with. And yesterday they had a pinning ceremony for all the new chiefs that were promoted from E6 to E7. And I knew her just because she came to his pinning, so I knew her through him. And we went to her like reception party ceremony, just get together after her pinning ceremony. And excuse me, here we go with the coughing. Shit. 1 second, guys. So while we were there was a girl there that I didn't know, and my husband didn't know either, but the girl whose ceremony it was, she knew. And I heard her say something about she had to bring a couple of things for herself because she was low carb. And immediately, of course, that catches my attention, low carb. And I said, oh, yeah, what kind of low carb stuff are you doing? And she was like, keto. Okay, now I'm interested. And she was, of course, we got to talking about everything, how keto is great. I mean, she's only been doing it a month. She's down, I think she said 14 pounds in 1 month. I had told her, you know, my journey so far and what primarily I use keto for is for cancer. But hey, the weight loss is great. And she had made some cloud bread and brought with her. Now, for those of you who don't know what cloud bread is, it's essentially egg whites whipped to stiff peaks, and then you scramble the yolks with some cream cheese and maybe some salt and garlic powder or whatever seasonings. And I've always been afraid to make them because everybody always says how eggy they are. Now, I love eggs, but I mean, a person can only take so much egg. So I've been a little afraid to make them for fear of, first, wasting my eggs, and second, not liking them at all. And I tasted hers, and wow, really great. She used a little bit of rosemary in hers, which I may try that too. Well, holy cow, I'm going to have to make them because they were pretty damn good. And I'm going to have to try to make them. But there was another lady there who was friends with this girl as well, who a little on the heavy side, complained a lot about back pain and how she has epilepsy and she has to take these meds and she has food allergies and da-da-da-da. So I was trying to talk to her about the great benefits of keto, and how I told her how I had gone years with back pain, and that, you know, losing weight for me helped with my back pain. And I think she got a little offended. But I mean, it is the truth. Anybody out there who's ever been heavy and has back pain knows that the extra added weight is really rough on your back. And not only that, but she has epilepsy, which keto, or the forms of keto, the way keto eaters eat, was used in the 1920s to help children with their seizures, help control children with their seizures from epilepsy. So I brought it up to her. Now, whether she heeds my advice is totally up to her. But it was so awesome to finally go somewhere and run into somebody who has this way of living, has this way of eating. It was a relief, because you go to these functions and you don't ever want to, you know, tell the person who's putting on these functions, you know, I have a special diet, I need to eat this. You don't ever want to do that. At least I don't. So I'll take something with me so I can eat something. She did have some pulled pork there, which I did eat, and some collard greens, which I did eat. But there was macaroni salad, potato salad, macaroni and cheese. What else did she have? Oh, cupcakes, chocolate cupcakes, which is why absolute chocolate anything is my downfall. So, but surprisingly, none of that was tempting to me. I had made my version of jalapeno poppers, which I may do a video on. I'm not going to do the Alfredo video because I just have not had great success with that. I'll just usually pick up my own Alfredo. But the jalapeno poppers that I make are amazing. Needless to say, even the non-ketoers ate them. I did get to eat a few, so I wasn't left with nothing. Put it that way. So I have to apologize for my last video too. I don't know why it cut off. I'm hoping this one doesn't cut off, but I'm going to cut it short. I'm at 9 minutes, so going to class, business law and business math. And I will holler back at you guys next week. Hopefully the amount of weight that I've put on, which I'm going to attribute to the Black Cohosh, I can get off by the end of the week. I'm strict keto, keeping my carbs next to zero or very low this whole week, just to see how. I may even do some fasting. But I did not like seeing that extra 2 pounds on the scale this morning. So, alright guys, I'll holler back at you. Love you all. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.